The college football experience, Akron Zips 2025 season preview episode on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Get up to $1,000 deposit match when you sign up at UnderdogFantasy.com with our promo code TCESGPN. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
Hey, this is Eric Metcalf. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes. Woo! Welcome to the college football experience, Akron Zip 2025 season preview episode. Zip it up, zip it out. We are zipping it here, and I love Akron football. Fucking John Heisman used to coach here, man, way back in the day. Their football, Ohio's football through and through. All right. Their football so much, they're not even eligible for a bowl game. Look, this is where we cue the Jerry Tarkanian clip saying, hey, the NCAA, look, Kentucky got caught cheating. That means Cleveland State will be on probation for the next decade. Something to that effect. I forget exactly how he phrased it, but this could be a big year for Akron because Moorhead's building it the right way. However, Akron's football team is ineligible for the 2025 bowl season due to a low academic progress rate, an APR they call this thing. Their multi-year APR score of 914 is below the NCAA's minimum of 930. Oh, come on. For postseason eligibility, this marks the first time in over a decade that an FBS team has been penalized with a bowl ban due to APR scores. Whoever did this first, I mean,
well, I don't get the brain man cold.
But whoever, you couldn't have bumped them up just a little bit of points there, because I mean, the person that graded this or rated this or whatever, I'm just gonna say.
And you're nothing but a chameleon, lemon-headed, coward, terrorist pussy. And I'm after you, buddy. You're gonna pay for it. Good night.
I mean, come on. Poor little Akron they're coming for. Couple grades. Who cares? Let's do this. Get him in there. Take him to court. You still have enough time.
Yeah.
And by the way, history tells us we should hammer the over just because history tells us that normally when you're football tends to do better when things that Bill Belichick at North Carolina, one of his deals was Mac Brown was adamant, or it was on a radio show talking about this. They lowered the grade point average for Belichick. So old Bill can do it, but damn if Joe Moorhead does it at Akron. Where you at with this Zip program? Which, by the way, back to our conversation. Go check out our Western Kentucky preview we just did. Akron needs to lean into exactly what Western Kentucky does. Western Kentucky does. It's fun. Your mascot's a goddamn kangaroo, and you're in Ohio. You should be completely leaning into that, in my opinion. But where are you at with that? With Coach and Coach Moorhead, who obviously has had a bunch of success before. He was with Oregon. He was with Penn State. He's a successful coach in the FCS. He's building it the right way. He says 2-10 in 2021. I ate shit on both those first 2 years, by the way.
Yeah.
Blocking the over. But damn, if I want to say it was the 22 year, or maybe it's the 23 year. Those numbers are wrong. I think 21 is really 22 and 22 is really 23. But I want to say the 23 year, they lost like so many one score games. It was ridiculous. 60 and 53 overall is Joe Moorhead. Where you at with Coach?
Yeah. I mean, nice year. Last year was a nice year, a nice step forward. It sucks that all of a sudden they're not eligible. If they were in the SEC or they were in the Big Ten, I guaranteed they would have found a way to keep them eligible. But yeah, it's he was good at Fordham, a little disappointing at Mississippi State before Leach took over. And but yeah, I'm interested to see how they respond. He's 8-28 in his 3 years at Akron, but it was a dump when he took over.
He got fired from Mississippi State for the that was the piss game against in the Egg Bowl. Remember?
Yes.
The celebration.
Yes, great.
Wait, they were the ones pissing, correct? They were pissing.
So,
yeah. That'll get you fired. That game's serious there. This is his best roster he's ever had at Akron, so it's a shame. His OC, Reno Ferry. Look, they inherit. Their offense last season, 120th in scoring offense, 50th in passing offense, 121st in rush offense, 108th in total offense. This was supposed to be the year with the big jump because you have former NC State quarterback Ben Finley, who I believe is the brother of. What's the other Finley that went to the NFL? Was on the Bengals for a little bit. I'm drawing a blank right now. This is our third show in a row. Look, he's back. You got Alex Adams back at the receiver spot. It used to be at LSU. Jake Newell back at the tight end spot, and you bring back 2 of 5 on the O-line. I mean, the offense is supposed to be the year. Now the run game, it's Jordan Gant, I think it is. And then they went to the portal and got a bunch of offensive linemen. Daryl Johnson from Western Kentucky, Jamie Simmons from North Alabama, Amari Archer from ECU. That's what it is. That's the one that brought them under the limit. That's
basket weaving.
That's the one. Alan Jones also from West Alabama. And then they also added a slew of guys. Michael Johnson, a quarterback from Syracuse, coming in. He actually got some burn at Syracuse too. Jordan Gant, this is what I was referring to. Tennessee State coming in. Chris Gee from the Colgate Raiders. Taven Curry from ULM. The backfield's loaded. The receiving core only going to get better with Tim Greer coming in from Fresno. Cameron Montero from Pitt. Brandon Hills from Washington State. Marcel Williams from Marshall, where he won a Sun Belt championship. I mean, I really believe that this is the year the offense is going to do it. They're going to be way better. And now that the NCAA is coming for them, you better believe this offense is just going to kill it here. I'm going to say they're better than 108. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, you got your quarterback back. You have half your offense back, and Finley was solid last year. 16 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, almost 3,000 yards, and the offensive line was kind of a struggle a little bit last year at times. So, I bringing in some new guys in the portal. Why not? Why not the Zips, man?
Yeah. Besides the whole NCAA ruling thing, I agree. Tim Tibesar is back, man. Tim Tibesar has been a very successful defensive coordinator in his days. I remember him at Kansas State, and I think it was at Wisconsin, maybe.
Yeah.
It's a good name to have as DC right there. The guy's been around for a long time.
From St. Paul.
He's going to need it because that total defense, 108th in the nation, 110th in scoring defense, 88th in pass defense, 104th in rush defense. Got to fix that. The good news is you only have 2 guys back on that shitty defense from a year ago, linebacker Gage Summers and safety Justin Anderson. You went out in the portal and you attacked it aggressively. Bring it in. Cyrus Durham from Arizona, Cam Hollowball from the JUCO ranks. Ben Kamar from Upper Iowa. Upper Iowa was nasty last year. It made a great run there in what is that? D3, D2. It might be D2. I think it's D2. Where's that NAIA? I don't remember, but I remember watching them.
I don't know what level Upper Iowa.
I watched. No, they were in the. They went deep into the playoffs. Upper Iowa did. I remember watching the game. You know, I'm a sucker for the lower levels. Once you get to the playoffs, well, I'm a sucker for any type of football on planet Earth, I think, but just not arena. All right, that's just not anything indoors. Not interested. Safety Mekhi Flowers comes in from Penn State. Safety Alex Branch from Kent State. DJ Stepney from Marshall. And Jamari Somerville from James Madison. Also kicker Adam Samara from or Samaha from North Carolina in Chapel Bill there. Mac, will the defense be better than 108th?
I think so. And they brought in multiple high major guys here from the power forward level. So I think maybe those are the guys that are bringing down the grades. Who knows? But yeah, bringing in some nice pieces that were highly recruited out of high school, but just it hasn't worked out at the previous stop. So I think Tibesar, you laid it out. He's a vet in this business. I think this will be a solid defense. They will be inside the top 100. I'm pretty confident in that.
Yeah, and I think they take a step forward. I think the schedule's a little easier this year than other years. And I think that's a reason why they would be bowling had this Kokanimi rule not been enforced. But we're going to talk more about that in a second. I want to let the good folks know, listen to this, that we are the College Football Experience, part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Look, the Sports Gambling Podcast is breaking down 32 NFL team previews. All right. They're also bringing back the Phrase That Page. Each episode, they'll give out one word of a 32 word phrase. Submit the phrase for a chance to win $1,000 circa future. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog Best Ball Mania is happening all summer long, giving away $15 million in prizes, including $2 million to first place. There's no waiver wire, no arguments about trades. Best ball is the best way to play fantasy football, folks. Underdog is also a great place to play pick'em, where you can win up to 500 times the amount of money you enter. So sign up today with our promo code TCESGPN over at Underdog Fantasy to claim your special pick plus first time deposit offer up to $1,000 in bonus credits there. UnderdogFantasy.com promo code TCESGPN. We're also brought to you by MyBookie.ag. Yes, MyBookie is your place to bet on every single sport, including the all the summer sports. I bet the hell out of the CFL each and every weekend. MLB, WNBA, golf, racing, tennis, and of course, college football futures. MyBookie accepts customers from a ton of different locations as well. Even outside of the states, you can easily deposit, get lightning fast payouts using crypto. So head on over to mybookie.ag. But when you do, use our promo code TCESGPN for 100% deposit match up to $1,000. Of course, terms and conditions apply. That's mybookie.ag, promo code TCESGPN. All right, yeah, thank you, Sam. Upper Iowa went deep last year. I remember that. I forget who they played. They played another Iowa school, I feel like, in the playoffs.
I got it right here. They played.
Was it Northwestern Iowa? I'm just something like that. Northwestern Iowa or something like that. Evansville, Iowa. I don't know. Some
Missouri S&T.
Okay. It's not what I was thinking, but I remember that was the playoffs, though. Correct? They played in the playoffs. I remember watching them.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, shout out to them. And shout out to the Akron Zips. So, look, there's a war on football right outside your fucking front door. You don't see it. All right? But when I hear the Cleveland Browns are moving into a fucking dome.
Oh, God.
I never want to watch another Cleveland Brown game ever again in my life. It's fucking pathetic. I want to watch Akron Zip football. Even if they can't go to a bowl game. Right? We talk about state of the program. I hope all those Brown fans that are fed up like myself just tune into Akron football more or Kent State more, something like that. Support the MAC, baby. But look, state of the program is your fan base. It is your history. It is your stadium. One of the most tragic things ever, besides the Orange Bowl being destroyed or Pitt Stadium being destroyed, also is the Chicago Bears or the Minnesota Vikings or the Cleveland Browns playing indoors. All right. It just shouldn't happen. Right. Well, another one is the destruction of the goddamn Rubber Bowl. Right now. Look, this is InfoCision Field. Terrible fucking name for a stadium. It's not a bad stadium, but 16 years young. I'll give it a 7 of 10, but the bigger problem at hand here is this is the Rubber Bowl. This is a legendary stadium. And unfortunately, they did not renovate this thing. This thing had been open since like 1940, right? Mac, legends have played on this. Your boy Saban has played on this field before.
Little horseshoe.
Look at it now, man. It's still, I think it's still somewhat there, right? The Rubber Bowl. Shout out to the We Are Broken. We are broken as a society when we let places like this rot away. You're lucky I wasn't a billionaire because I would build this fucking thing up. Now, Infocision Field, I don't want to shit on it, but because it doesn't deserve to be shit on besides its name. It just breaks my heart that you have the legendary Rubber Bowl just sitting there. A high school can't renovate this and they can't play there. Somebody, God damn it, we got billionaires. You got fucking, what's going on? Someone just can't cough up some money. Just get a little bit of money in there. Mac, it breaks my heart. All right, look at the old Rubber Bowl, man. This is something that's right there. Fix it up. It's still on Google Maps. So I mean, come on. That means we can fix it, folks.
I love how the one end is just so open.
We gotta fix this, man. This is our job. Before it's totally gone. It might totally be gone for now, like right now, for all I know. So someone needs to confirm this with me. Okay, but now this is Infocision Field, which is the worst fucking name possible. You went from this is why this is proof that this generation in the past, my generation and is the worst generation of them all. Because you had something cool named the Rubber Bowl, man, which makes sense. Rust Belt, the fucking tires made in Ohio. And we go to Infocision Field.
We even decided on that.
God. Now the stadium's actually not bad. I'm not even going to shit on the stadium. I like the stadium. But can't there be a world where we preserve we could do both and they could play maybe 1 or 2 games at the Glass Bowl every year? That's all I'm asking. And the Browns could play there too once they get a soul again, right?
Kent State,
something. Play a bowl game there. Something. We can save this thing. All right. I feel like it's like talking about an endangered species. You know what I mean? The Portuguese whooping crane is still. We got to do what we can to save the Portuguese whooping crane, right? That's the Rubber Bowl, right? And this thing. I mean, the Infocision Field's nice. It's not a bad stadium, so I can't shit on it. I'm still going to give it a 7, but I just want the Rubber Bowl saved. And once again, they got to lean more into Zippy. It's fucking ridiculous. A kangaroo in Ohio. Why are they not more like Western Kentucky? You need to hire their marketing team because this could be great if you leaned into it more. They have fans. Hey, look, I love Akron football. They got snow. They play in the elements the way football should always be. Disgusting to think that you're going to have a dome in the Cleveland Browns, which are like one of the more legendary franchises in the league historically. What do you give this thing? It's a nice stadium, actually, though. And do you co-sign preserving the Rubber Bowl?
Absolutely. It's anytime it's called the Rubber Bowl, you got to find a way to keep it. I mean, what a great name, especially on a college campus. I'll go 8 on the new one, but I won't say its name just because A, I'll butcher it, but B, I just don't want to pronounce it. It's shit. So, but I do like the layout.
It's a nice stadium. Yeah. They got a statue of John Heisman too, which is awesome. What do you? It's a nice stadium, right?
Yeah. I mean, they need to get the program. Well, they need to get off probation so that they can battle for a MAC championship. Watch, they'll go like 10-2 this year, and they won't be able to go to the MAC championship.
Yeah, I feel like it. Does anybody know anybody that knows anyone connected to the land of the Rubber Bowl? Can we start a GoFundMe to save this fucking stadium? Even if it's just we'll do an SGPN flag football game there. No, but I don't want flag. We'll do because I don't think we can get tackle with everyone's too old.
Well, especially on the Rubber Bowl, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be like tackling people on cement.
I would sponsor SGPN would sponsor some type of high school playing there or something. All right. Somebody put me in touch with somebody. All right. Let's save the Rubber Bowl. Who cares about the whales? Save the Rubber Bowl. All right.
Free Willy.
What do you give the state of the program? Because
3. They got nothing. They got no momentum. I mean, they won.
But you're in Ohio, talent-rich area. The Rubber Bowl's right up the road, so you can still get your morning workout in there, right?
Hey, maybe they go over to the Rubber Bowl to park and look at the stars now, right at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, and Canvas Capper says the city owns it, the Rubber Bowl, so that means we're really fucked. Sam said he would pay to get tackled. That's what I'm saying. I got to get out there. All right. We got to save this thing, guys. All right. The real Rubber Bowl is awesome. Yeah, but I'll give it a 4 of 10 because I do think Moorhead's a good coach, and I think they actually hit a home run by hiring him. Now they just gotta cook the books a little bit so they can play in bowl games. Yeah. Not even bowl games. They're not eligible for the MAC championship. What a ridiculous fucking rule.
The answer is C. Come on, you got to say eligible.
Yeah, right.
Who are these professors? What the hell's wrong with them?
I know, man. They should be saving they're wasting this time. They should be saving the Rubber Bowl. If they were half decent, they would put that same energy into saving the Rubber Bowl. That thing would be fucking looking like goddamn Ebbets Field back in the day. You know what I mean? Just flawless. All right.
Play the MAC championship over there.
They should. The MAC championship in Ford Field is a fucking crime.
It's awful.
How can you be
the whole year? And then
how can you be so awesome playing in blizzards on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and then hey, at the end of the year, we're gonna play in front of 12 people at Ford Field. This is ridiculous.
Saturday at noon.
You even have Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium there. You got the Rubber Bowl, Mac. Come on. You could have paid for that to stay active, right? Like a goddamn volcano, right? But how about Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium? How about some of there's a million. I could literally do an hour on where they should play.
Played at the Old Brown Stadium now.
That's true. Or the Glass Bowl. I know, but the problem is that would be a home game for Toledo. So I think Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium or the Old Brown Stadium, which they should have never went away from municipal, but you know that maybe that's still available. As Canvas Capper saying, imagine not being eligible for the MAC championship.
I mean, why can't they play? I don't understand. If they're good enough to get there, are they really going to keep them out? Like, come on.
They should sue. Right now, the NCAA is losing every case. Just sue.
Yep.
Sue. While you're at it, see if you can get the rights to the from the city for the for the Glass Bowl. Or, for the Rubber Bowl.
And sue the Browns. Sue the Browns for
sue the Browns too. 100%. Those piles of shit. That franchise died, and not because of losing. All right, they died because of the state. And the Chicago Bears are dead too with this move to Arlington Heights or whatever dome. The NFL sucks now. What a bullshit product. We already have a league called Arena Football League. I don't understand why they're chasing that. Why are they envious of a league that's folded a couple times and came back to life? Just because Bon Jovi owned a fucking team, right? He wouldn't do your pesky little halftime show. Now you're chasing Bon Jovi bullshit.
And while you're at it, bring back the Indians too.
Oh my God, that one too, man.
We're fixing Cleveland. We're fixing everything in Ohio.
Ohio's been fucking destroyed. What happened? I the more I think about it,
it's bullshit.
I mean, look, you know, it started to get destroyed when LeBron came back. That's what it was. That's what it was. Folks, we're gonna dive into the schedule, but before we do that, I want to let you know that the college football experience, Akron Zips style, is brought to you by Circa Millions and Circa Survivor. Yes, the world's greatest sportsbook, Circa Las Vegas, is hosting the world's biggest pro football contest, Circa Millions, Circa Survivor. And Circa Great Eastman with over $21 million in guaranteed prizes. You can't call yourself a true DJ if you're not shitting on the NFL, but still want to compete in the Circa football contest because you want to be a millionaire. All right. Come hang out with SGPN at the Circa contest weekend, August 21st to August 23rd in Las Vegas, Nevada. I will be there. Myself and Moneyline Mac will be there talking. The college football experience will be doing live shows covering week 0, Farmageddon, Dublin, Ireland. That's dumb too, but at least that's outdoors, right? And the rest of the college football games going on week 0, we will cover. Even Tarleton State at Portland State, UC Davis Mercer, Idaho State UNLV, Southern and North Carolina Central. We're covering every single game. So get on out there. Live shows, open bars. Plus, you get 15% off your stay at Circa because you know us. Promo code SGP15. You're welcome. The contests are open to everyone, too. Sign up in Nevada. Play from anywhere with the help of SGPN's official proxy. Go to footballcontest.com and use the promo code SGP to get $50 off these proxy fees. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm continues to crush it with power trends. These are AI-detected patterns where Rhythm's motto is consistently won and has a very high ROI. Look, power trends are updated daily and exclusive to Rhythm and Rhythm only. No touts, no noise, just clean data-back bets, baby. And the MLB power trends are crushing it. A lot of unders on the batter hit props that are collectively hitting at a 70% rate. Fading players is very profitable. The WNBA power trends since All-Star break, 27-16 on power trends with a 23.36% ROI. And that's not even including the color of the dildos you can bet on, right? They're absolutely cooking. Nice little bankroll builder for football season being right around the corner. Download the Rhythm app, check out power trends, and start betting smarter. You know damn well we will be. Get your free 7-day trial period today. sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That's RITHMM. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. All right, we are back, and we are realizing what a sad state of affairs the state of Ohio is in. And I always loved Ohio because it was football through and through, but not anymore, I guess. You're letting the Rubber Bowl rot. Browns sold their soul. Waste of a fucking franchise now. But week 1, the Akron Zips in this awesome logo is hosting the Wyoming Cowboys. I think Wyoming is currently laying 7. I hate laying points with Wyoming on the road, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to say Akron's 0-1. Mac?
I think it's going to be a tight game, but I got Wyoming advancing to 1-0. So the Zips start the year 4 Moorfield campaign 0-1.
Moorhead.
What did I say? Moorfield? Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm depressed about the Rubber Bowl. Yeah.
I'm depressed about the whole state of Ohio right now. And the more I'm looking into it, I'm just thinking about everything. You know, what's next? The Bengals going to get a fucking dome too? Probably. Yeah. You are the fucking, the Pro Football Hall of Fame's there. And on the site of that, they have an outdoor stadium that used to, how about the Canton Bulldogs? They're rolling over in their goddamn graves right now. Week 2. Akron heads to beautiful, legendary, non-screwed up Nebraska Memorial Stadium. See? If only you had examples. The stadium's over 100 years old, and they will lose this game because Dylan Raiola and Dana Holgerson are going to have some magic going on offense. So 0-2. What are you doing here?
Yep, 0-2. Tough draw here for the Zips.
Yeah. 0-2, but then after that, opportunity.
They get this one.
The modern game does not impress me. The modern stadiums do not impress me, Trent. Akron at UAB. This is winnable.
I know. Could they get this one? I think they could get it. But UAB's got to win one game.
I think I got them 0-3, dude, because it's off of the Nebraska game. I just feel like back-to-back away. You're going to Birmingham, Penetrobe Stadium. What are you doing here?
Yeah, and I was checking real quick. What's UAB off of? I mean, we're looking at look-aheads for UAB. UAB's off of Navy. They're going to get killed by Navy. I'll take UAB in a tight one.
UAB's off of Navy, though, because that... Yeah. It makes it trickier.
Yeah.
I'll take UAB in a tight one, too. Clinton Moses said, when is the Delaware Blue Hens preview? We already did that one, buddy.
Yeah, baby.
We were pretty bullish on your Blue Hens there. Check it out. We did it about, 2 weeks ago?
If that. Yeah, I think it was last week.
Okay. So 0-3... But here's one thing I do love on your schedule. Pennsylvania and Ohio should always be playing outdoor football, whether it's pro, whether it's college, whether it's whatever. All right. TJ Sullivan, the bet detective, host of the Bottom Line Bombs podcast. He is a Duquesne alum. Duquesne at Akron. It's a game. Give me the Zips, 1-3. What are you doing here?
I got the Zips as well. Yeah, they get in the win column here, 1-3.
Then, if they can't be the Rubber Bowl, the best we can do is the Glass Bowl, where the Toledo Rockets will fuck them up. 1-4.
Yeah, I can't make a case for Akron here. 1-4.
But then opportunity strikes with Central Michigan. New head coach. Why am I drawing a blank on the guy from Army coming in?
Drinkle.
Yeah, Matt Drinkle coming in. This a win. Akron catches him. 2-3 or 2-4. 2-4.
Yeah, you got to think that they can get one of these MAC home games. So yeah, give me the Zips over the Chips here. Crazy schedule, by the way, in terms of how the buys are laid out.
Oh yeah, very stupid. Next up, Miami, Ohio comes to Akron. This will be a loss. Daquan Finn, former Toledo Rocket quarterback, is now at Miami, Ohio. I expect Chuck Martin's squad to be very good again, so I will say 2-5 now. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I think the Redskins got too much. So yeah, I'll go Miami of Ohio over Akron.
I agree. The Redskins, watch out. Future odds to win the MAC. After that, they head to Muncie, Indiana. Gonna get Muncie out in the middle of nowhere. Akron at Ball State. This is another win for me. So 3-6, is it?
3-6. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 3-6 as well. The Ball State's going to be a complete work in progress. Year one head coach over there as well.
Then back-to-back aways, they head to Buffalo, New York to take on Pete Lembo. Nobody walks into Lembo Field and pushes the Buffalo Bulls around. Buffalo's going to be good this year. I will take the Bulls to get this done. So 3-7.
All right, so this is a brutal spot. 9 straight weeks of playing, back-to-back road spot. Yeah, I think Buffalo's going to kill them.
Then you get a bye week.
Finally.
Shout out to Jason Taylor. He couldn't throw in some money. Jason Taylor, Akron Zip legend. He couldn't throw in some money to fix the stadium. Come on, Jason. Let's go. I come out of the bye week, and UMass is on the schedule. I did have Akron beating UMass, so this is 4-7.
I had UMass, so I'll stick with my Minutemen. 3-8? No, 3-7.
No, 3-8.
They got 2 games left.
Okay, so then my math was wrong. So I am 4-6.
Yeah, we're ineligible for the MAC championship too.
But we can go to Akron. All right.
The Delvin over here.
And we were smart enough to preserve their stadium. But look, they are next home to the Battle of the Wagon Wheel. Kent State, Akron. This is a for sure win. Outlay double digits with Akron here. That's their 5th win, buddy.
What's the last time Akron was laying double digits? They're going to be laying double digits in this game.
That's true. That's
my God, how bad's Kent? Yeah, Akron rolls here for win number 4 for me.
So I got them 5-6 with a chance to go bowling, sort of. And all I got to do is beat Eddie George Bowling Green, and I think they do. This is my upset. They go 6-6. They're bowl eligible. Sue the NCAA. You better start suing them now, though, because you need this case to happen. But I think they're going to go 6-6. Between this and UAB, I do think 7-5 is on the table, too. But give me 6-6 for these Zips this year. Moorhead's breakthrough season. They don't go bowling, but next year they're going to be ready. What are you doing here?
You know, they can't go to a bowl, but they can bet on their over. They win it. They pull the upset for win number 5, and they hit the over. Go Zips.
Yeah, and then they have a bye week. The final game of the final week of the season. Shout out to Charlie Fry. You don't got any of that Fry money? Come on.
They get to go to Thanksgiving early, I guess.
Yeah, the win total is 4.5. They're not eligible for the MAC championship or the CFP. Yeah. What's the best case scenario? Could they catch Wyoming sleeping week 1?
Yeah, I think so. If Sawville and that team isn't improved, I definitely think Akron could be live. I think 8-4.
So what? They beat Wyoming, UAB, Duquesne. That's 3. Central 4. Ball State 5. UMass 6. Yeah, I think 8-4 is the ceiling.
They're not as bad as they've been. Finley's a solid quarterback.
Dude,
He's back for another year.
Look at those 2-win seasons. They were better than their record, man. I watched every game because I had a shit ton of money on it. Now let me ask you this: if motivation is a factor because you can't win the MAC championship, could you have a situation where just everything goes wrong?
2-10. You beat Duquesne and Kent.
Yeah.
God, how bad's Kent that Akron is just a shoe-in win for that?
I feel very confident with Akron fucking up Kent State this year.
Who's better, Duquesne or Kent?
Duquesne. I think Duquesne has been to like the FCS playoffs recently.
Yeah,
So I think I would probably look. I'm going to take. I think Kent's opening up with Merrimack. I'm going to take Merrimack to win that thing. I'm curious. I'm waiting for that line to drop. I think Merrimack could beat them week 1. Warriors come out to play. Folks, that is our show. We are both on the over with the Akron Zips at 4.5. I got them 6-6. I would lock this if they were bowl eligible, but there is a chance that they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Just like, because we have proof of them not giving a shit about the Rubber Bowl. So they're a team just you shouldn't touch to me. But individual game by game, I look forward to betting them, especially because they have some solo games. So what is it? A Tuesday game against UMass, a Tuesday game against Kent State,
Wyoming tonight.
Yeah. I'm actually on the Cowboys there, but it should be exciting. And Moorhead's got this program going in the right direction, despite this nonsense, this cockamamie nonsense by the NCAA. Folks, we are back tomorrow. Of course, we're back every day until the season kicks, basically. Tomorrow we have, do you have that in front of you?
We have 2 Big 12 teams.
Yes. I believe it's the Kansas Jayhawks.
The Cincinnati Bearcats, not too far from Akron.
Yes. They still play outdoors. Don't destroy Nippert, one of the better stadiums. Jacksonville State will be the 3rd team there down in Jacksonville, Alabama. All right. Subscribe, youtube.com/The College Experience. We break down every team here. We break down every game. All right. And we do the same thing for basketball, baseball. This is your home, folks. All right. iTunes and Spotify, for podcast sake, you should listen to those. I had a bunch of coach interviews there. So we didn't have video. So those are bonus tapes, the Nixon tapes, the Dundee tapes are out there. Go listen to them. Shout out to FBI Tugboat catching a live show. Appreciate you, brother. But we're about to leave tomorrow, though. Kansas, Cincinnati, and good old Jacksonville State under Charles Kelly. Appreciate everyone tuning in, and let's save the Rubber Bowl. All right. I put together a slideshow on the way out of the Akron Zips football history because I appreciate it. But let's honestly, John, you're in Ohio. What do we got to do, brother, to save the stadium? We could have our own SGPN stadium. How much money do they need? What are we talking here?
Can't be that.
All right. That's what I'm saying. We got some guys. I'll hit up. I'll go through my phone. I have a strange amount of people with a lot of money in my phone.
Got somebody that can break some thumbs.
Yeah, maybe we can call Derek Stevens and say, dude, you build a circa right next to it. And boom. Looking forward to seeing you out there week 0, folks. Let us know. Yeah, see you tomorrow night. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at TheColBD. Let's go Akron Zips. Sue the NCAA and win, baby. And let's bring back the Rubber Bowl. This is the college football experience. Akron Zip style. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
I lost a bet on the Super Bowl. So I had to dive in and crawl around through the snow. Don't believe me? Believe me, there's a video. We made it to promote March 5th and then we did the show. Before March there was a winter to be lived through, and snow fell on the DC metropolis. In some other cities this wouldn't be big news, but where I live it felt like an apocalypse. Not the kind with zombies or the wrath of God, but the kind where Mother Nature doesn't laugh it off. I didn't laugh at all. I saw the sky smoking the blunt now, waiting for the ash to fall. Traffic stalled for a few weeks. Capitol Hill of snow taking up a parking space. A couple notches on the beltway ain't unique, but higher in freezes get more than your heart to race. I mean the rats were frostbitten, they lost it, risking their lives just to make it to the office. Exhausting, caustic, cold front rose up through the mid-Atlantic and did its damage. Detective Baylor didn't expect a camera and brought a gun to a snowball fight. I know my rights in the season of mood swing. Some of us winning, some of us losing. That broken clock's been blinking since winter. I hope it's not telling me I was born to lose. I lost my temper, but I found my center. Winning winter, so I can stay warm with you. That broken clock's been blinking since winter. I hope it's not telling me I was born to lose. I lost my temper, but I found my center. Winning winter, so I can stay warm with you. So I can stay warm. So I can stay warm. So I can stay warm. Des says you're beautiful little snowflakes. I say that you're snowmobiles with no brakes. This isn't how normal feels, it's so fake. I need more to shovel while the hubble hovers above us. Lovers and haters of a collapsing rap stars. NASA is my backyard. The chain link fence couldn't contain the frozen rain that caused a middle madman to go insane. I wrote a name in spray paint for Valentine's Day. She didn't feel the same, I was out of line. Hey, a cold shoulder is nothing new with the stone owner looking for a froze over belladonna for snow blower. Temperature lower, kill the hot streak. They know I'm a broken clock and talk's cheap. The homie Dave and the bird caught it after. The misery crew saw the storm growing faster as the weatherman got a lump of coal. Rambling for ratings in another month or so. There'll be a rush on gold, so put your luck on hold. Real bread and toilet paper sold, but I gotta go. This is not for show. I really ought to get my clock fixed before the snow falls and all this is washed away. I see my breath in the air as I cry out, not today, today. That broken clock's been blinking since winter. I hope it's not telling me I was born to lose. I lost my temper, but I found my center. Winning winter, so I can stay warm with you. That broken clock's been blinking since winter. I hope it's not telling me I was born to lose. I lost my temper, but I found my center. Winning winter, so I can stay warm with you. So I